Hey, this is MiracleMax. Welcome to Rise of Kingdoms. And I am now in Kingdom 157, and I'm in Alliance S57, 157. That's S as in Sam, 157. And we are about to take this Hieron of Thorns. So, Scout was just sent out. Everyone's saying hi, YouTube, and go to sleep, Dad. Aloha, YouTube from Maui. There you go. We weren't talking about anything bad. Like Ginger Ale says hi. Warrior Kakarot says hi. Aloha. Mike Jones. Blizzard Breath. Look, Dom the Bomber, you are famous. Look at that. All right, so in Kingdom 157, this is a new kingdom for me. My alliance moved here shortly before the Lost Kingdom started, and I cannot believe no FU to YouTube. That is wrong. So we're going to close that. All right. Apologize for the people who are misbehaving there. Okay, so anyway, Kingdom 157. So we are preparing to take this Hieron down. Let me just show you where we stand, just so you have an idea. So we are in our kingdom. We're in first place right now. We've got a pretty decent lead over Kingdom 160. This kingdom map covers kingdoms 1153 all the way up to 1160. And we're having a good time out here. The alliance that I am in is in third place in the kingdom right now. We have our top alliance from our kingdom is holding down first. And, there's not too big of spreads out here. A little bit of a spread, but not too much. It looks like fourth and fifth are pretty closely tied together, and sixth and seventh. So we actually have a pretty close board there. And if we look at the kingdoms, again, we have a decent lead, but everybody else up through six are really tightly placed together there. So it's going to be an exciting map. Don't know exactly what's going to happen yet. We will see it when it comes. And let's see what we have going on here. Let's see if the Alliance has not launched a rally yet. So let me look and seeing we've got the person who's going to launch it asking for Warlord. And as we prepare for this, right now I have two armies out on the field ready. I have a all Cav army out, and that Cav army has Minamoto and Genghis Khan. I like Genghis Khan as my secondary commander to Minamoto when speed doesn't matter. He is a great nuke, but boy, can he slow you down. So when speed doesn't matter, he follows Minamoto. If speed does matter, then Cao Cao is who I combine with him. And then as my all archer unit out on the field, I have Yi Song Yi and El Cid ready to battle. So once the rally starts, I'll jump in, and we are going to attack this structure with a main rally and then with individual troops swarming near the end to take down the power on this structure. So real quick look at the scouting report. This is a pretty standard scout. We've got 3 million T5s. First skill, 3,500. This has been the standard in the Lost Kingdom, 3,500 damage factor as the first skill. The important thing is this is to the target, so this is not AoE. It only hits one target. So this is why we can go ahead and use small armies to swarm at the same time. Second skill, this is a reducer. It reduces the amount of time between the first skill hitting, and it does that by reducing the amount of rage needed to get there. All right, third skill, heals 3% of the units. That is 90,000 troops after that skill is used. So every time the first skill pops, 90,000 troops also get healed. So this is going to be time sensitive. You don't want them to heal too many too fast. And to make it even more time sensitive, we have this last skill. During battle, heals 100% of the units led by this commander every 300 seconds. What does that mean? It means we have 5 minutes to destroy this or we are done. At the 5-minute mark, this commander will heal all the way back up to 3 million troops. It will be like we never attacked it. We will be weakened, and we will need to stop and reset and do it again. Looks like there must be a 15% research ruin on the field because I'm seeing the request for scientists pop up again and again and again. So I bet there's one somewhere right around here. In fact, let's just see. Oh, there it is. Yep. So while that is on the field, we are going to have everybody wanting to be scientists and get that extra 5% off their research. All right, now we are just waiting for that rally to get launched. Let's take a look. Still no rally. All right, looks like we're going to do a full archer rally. So I will have then Yi Sung-yi and El Cid ready to join. There haven't been any mails or anything giving me any instructions here ahead of time. And I will tell you, I just I just signed off another account where I recorded a Hieron attack in Kingdom 135, and I'll post that for you too, to this. So if there was any conversation about the plan, I missed it. And it looks like we're getting ready to go. Still no information there. I'm trying to watch the chat and see what pops up. All right, one of our T5s is saying I got to work in a few minutes, so there we go. Here comes our rally. And let's see who is leading this rally. All right, El Cid and Yi Sung-yi, so we are going with with archers. All right, let's see if we end up with alt. Oh, we got some mixed troops T4. That's weird. More archers. I'm not sure. You know, I would expect that they would want full full archer, T5 if possible, and yet we're seeing some infantry and some T4 hopping in here, so I'm just a little surprised by this. There's some archers there. All right, so we'll see how this goes. The rally filled up really fast, but I'll be ready to reinforce with my Yi Sung-yi and El Cid as the march comes up. And then when we have our massive swarm, once the building is below 50%, then we will be able to jump in with my secondary army. You know, with that being infantry in there, cav is not my best choice. So let's go ahead and also send out an infantry army. And we'll just tell it to gather this. And we will use Richard with Yulji. Oop. Okay, we've increased troops, march speed, and damage to barbarians. Oh, I like the damage to barbarians. All right, where is Yulji hiding? Did I already send him out on the battlefield? Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's go all infantry here and get a third army out on the field. And the reason I'm sending infantry out is that was infantry in the Hieron, so we're doing our rally with archers. Archers or infantry can damage my cavs, so my cavalry aren't the best troops to have out here, although there is a pretty good nuke there. So I will also bring out an infantry because infantry can beat up on, or infantry versus infantry is better than cav against infantry. Sorry if that's a little bit confusing. Like I said, I hopped on here last minute because I was doing another recording and I missed some of the pregame talk. All right, so here comes my infantry, and we're just going to redirect him just to park. There's questions about what to reinforce the rally with. I'm reading it. It looks like it is now clear to reinforce only with archers. So they're getting that straightened out. All right, we got it filled to 30 seconds. So while that's happening, let's just take a quick look again, see if we got rid of our mixed armies. Looks like we did. Okay. All right, and it's important that you know what troops damage what troops the best. For example, infantry does the most damage against cavalry units. So when you have to fight cav, bring infantry. If you need to fight infantry, archers do the most damage to them. And if you need to fight archers, cavalry does the most damage to them. So just make sure you are matching up your troops. Either bring the one that has the most damage or at least bring the same troop. If your commanders aren't good enough and you feel like you could do better by bringing the same troop you're facing, that's fine. You just need to make sure. Here comes our rally in. And I'm going to see if we can hold, because I'd like to be able to see this attack. All right, so let's see how we do. We already have people coming in with their solo attacks. I can't tell if Yisangi got in there or not. Well, this thing is just burning to the ground. I'm going to have to go to simplified graphics or else we're going to be in trouble really soon. Okay, there we go. So we're going to have Richard attack, and we're going to have Minamoto attack, and then we're going to try and get in this. And I may not make it in. All right, someone else reinforced it, so it hopped back up, so we're going to have to be quick here. $19.35. And you know, I might not be able to get in because it's just happening really fast, which isn't a bad thing. Did I make it that time? Nope, didn't make it again. All right, well, we're crushing it. My armies may never even get a hit off because we're all playing Ring Around the Rosies right now. And that happens in this. There's a maximum number of armies that can hit it at the same time. So everybody else just wanders around in a circle. Let's see, did I make it? Nope. All right, so I'm not going to make it in. I'm not going to get one swing on this structure, which is cracking me up. We so crushed it that all my armies could do was just wander around, and there's the victory without me touching it. All right, well, good job. There we go. All my troops can now head home after their ring around the rosies trip. I don't know what this guy is doing. He's still trying to encircle this structure. All right, let me see if somebody posted that battle report because I didn't get it. I didn't get in. Boom. It's a great thing when you are so strong that half the armies just run around in the circles now. Here we go. There's our battle report. All right, so this one took 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Really, really a good job. Very few severely wounded. Looks like we ended up with 1.1 million reinforcements needed. 69% of the damage done by the rally, which means 31% obviously done by individual armies. The troop buffs should stack up really nicely here because we did go in with all archers. Look at all those buffs we had on our side. It really didn't matter what we faced. We were buffed up against everybody. And since the Hieron was only buffed up against infantry, we really didn't face any trouble there. As far as the battle log, you can see who brought what. And if you ever do want to see these in more detail, please message me or leave me a comment on the video, and I will be glad to share the information with you. And let's go see what we got, because there's always some great stuff. This was the skill that was used right before we started, the 10% march speed and 30% damage to barbarians and other neutral units. And here's our rewards for hitting that. Decent rewards. I'm happy about the 50 hours worth of speed ups there. And who can be sad about 1,500 gems? All right, so let's collect that. And next up for this kingdom now is us finishing up this past glory. We're getting close to the end. We have a little more than 85,000 points to get to finish it up, and we want to finish that so we can go collect, turn in all of our commander sculptures for some great prizes, great rewards. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a like on it. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment. And if you're enjoying this content, I'm having a lot of trouble talking today. If you are enjoying this content, please subscribe. And I appreciate, as always, anytime you come and listen to me babble. Have yourself a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.